What's going on, guys? Emmanuel Jones here, back at with another NFL record prediction. And this time, I'll be giving my NFL record predictions for the Houston Texans in 2021. Give you my thoughts and my analysis to see which games do I think the Texans will win and which games do I think the Texans will lose. So before I give you my record prediction for the Houston Texans in 2021, make sure you do put the thumbs up to like the video, subscribe to my channel for more options, and don't forget to comment your opinion below on what you think your predictions for the Texans is. Do you think the Texans are going to take a step back this year? Do you think they're going to win a game, or you think they're not going to win a game? So just let me know in the thoughts below what you think. So anyway, let's get started. So before I get to these games, now I have to say I'm afraid to say this now. I don't believe Deshaun Watson is going to be playing this year. And now, the reason why is that, he makes or breaks this franchise. I mean, I feel that, the Texans, are going to be dealing with a lot of learning curves because they have a brand new coach. I mean, it's like it could be a lot of new stuff going on. I mean, yeah, but it could take some time. Now the quarterback position, I mean, we don't really know who it is. So, anyways, guys, we're going to get this thing started with. So, week 1, they have to play versus the Jaguars. Now, I feel like they're going to lose to the Jaguars because, Jacksonville has a quarterback advantage in this game. So, yeah, I mean, there's no question that that's right. Now the next of some of the few Now, the next to like 16 games, it's pretty tough though. But you know what? Now, they play the Browns, which, they're easily going to lose that game. Now they got to play the Panthers on Thursday night game. Now, this is very interesting. But you know what? I always go with the home team, but you know what? I think the Panthers will win because the Panthers are the better team, and they have the better quarterback in this. They have the quarterback advantage, and they have the weapons on offense, to pick apart the Texans defense. So yeah, and also their defensive line with their front seven is improved. So yeah, that's why I think the Panthers win. Now week 4 they play the Bills. Now they're gonna lose that game to the Bills easily. Then you gotta play versus the Patriots. I mean, that's another loss right there. I mean, they're not going to at least beat the Patriots 3 times in a row. I mean, yeah, Patriots is a better team. That's why, they win. Then you got to play versus the Colts. I mean, that's an easy loss right there. Then they play the Cardinals. I mean, another loss right there. They play the Rams. That's another loss right there. Then they got to play versus the Dolphins. I mean, that's another loss right there. They play the Titans. I mean, that's another loss right there. Then they got to play all these games right here is kind of tough. I mean, man, I hate doing this. But they play the Jets, though. But should I give them their first win at home? I don't know. I want to come back to this one, but I say lose to the Jets. Then they got to play the Colts again. I mean, that's another easy loss there. They play the Seahawks. That's a loss. Then they play the Jaguars. That's another easy loss right there. They play the Chargers. I mean, that's their playoff team. I mean, that's another easy loss. They play the Niners. That's another easy loss right there. I mean, they play the Titans again. I mean, that's another easy loss right there. So at this point, I have the Texans going 0-17. I mean, with I have them going with no wins this season. Now, here's the thing with the reason why is that, I just don't know who the Texans quarterback is. I mean, they're weak at the quarterback position. I mean, I don't have a lot of faith in Tyrod Taylor. I mean, Tyrod Taylor is like a bridge quarterback. He's kind of more like a Teddy Bridgewater or maybe a Ryan Fitzpatrick or something like that. Or maybe a Gardner Minshew or Jacoby Brissett, something like that. I mean, yeah, I I want to like Tyrod Taylor, but I don't have a lot of faith right now because I don't really know. I just don't think the Texans are gonna win a game this year because when you look at the teams they got to play in their schedule, this schedule is very brutal and tough. Like they play the Browns. They play the Panthers. They play the Bills. They play the Patriots. They play the Colts twice. They play the best division in football is the NFC North. Like they play the Cardinals, the Rams, the Seahawks, the Niners. They play the Dolphins. They play the Titans twice. They also play the Chargers. I mean, man, this is a really really hard schedule. Now, I feel like that the Texans are going to be one of the worst teams in football and have one of the top picks in the draft. Now, here's the thing. I feel like the Texans, I don't really think they have enough studs and have enough playmakers to win a lot of games. So I kind of feel that they need to fill in every need. I mean, they need receivers. I mean, they need some offensive linemen. They need pass rushers. They need linebackers. They need corners. They need safeties. I mean, they need all of that. So I feel like that, they just don't have enough, playmakers to win a lot of games. Like I said in my Lions video, that the Lions, don't have enough playmakers, have enough studs on defense to win a lot of games. Now, if because the reason why is because of Deshaun Watson, not playing for Houston. Now, if he was playing in Houston, I mean the Texans will probably win them maybe 5, 6, or 7 games this year, or maybe 8 or something. Because if they have a good quarterback, I mean with a non-talented team, then I feel like the Texans could be a good team because if they have a bad quarterback, that'll be different. But I kind of feel like this is the year Houston is going to be one of the worst teams in the league. So yeah, I just don't think Houston's going to win a game this year. So yeah, I mean, I hate doing these lower team predictions. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, I feel like it's kind of crazy. It's stupid and boring and crazy that I just predict the Texans go 0-16. Like, that's crazy with 0-6 in division, 0-12 their conference, 0-9 at home, 0-8 away. I mean, oh my God, that is so crazy. So, yeah, that's how I see it. And also, the only need that Texans need to fill in, I mean, I feel like they need a quarterback. Which Tyrod Taylor, which I'm not have a lot of faith in right now. So, yeah. I mean, I'm looking for the future. I'm looking at maybe getting a Sam Howell or Spencer Rattler, and I think one of them is going to be special. So, yeah. Because, I kind of feel like, the Texans are probably going to be in a spot to pick a quarterback if Watson leaves. Now, the Lions could pick a quarterback if they're bad. I mean, Washington might pick a quarterback. I mean, I feel like a team like, the Broncos could be in a spot to pick a quarterback. And, I don't really think the Panthers are ready to pick a quarterback. I mean, the Bengals wouldn't need to pick quarterback because they have Joe Burrow now. Now the Jets wouldn't need to worry about picking a quarterback because they got Zach Wilson. And the Jaguars, they wouldn't need to pick a quarterback because they got Trevor Lawrence. And the Chargers, they won't need to pick a quarterback because they have Justin Herbert, which he's gonna be a baller. Now, I don't think a team like the Niners would be able to pick a quarterback, because they got Trey Lance. I mean, I don't think the Rams are going to be able to pick a quarterback because they got Matthew Stafford. And I don't think the Dolphins are ready to pick a quarterback because they have Tua. I mean, the Patriots, I don't think they're ready to pick a quarterback because, they drafted Mac Jones and, Cam Newton is still there. So, yeah, and also the Bears wouldn't need to worry about picking a quarterback because they got Justin Fields. And I don't think the team like the Falcons are ready to pick a quarterback. Now, the Saints could pick a quarterback if they're bad. So, yeah. And, the Eagles, would pick a quarterback if they're bad. If Jalen Hurts is not the guy to take him to the next step. Now, yeah, that's why I see it as the Texans. I mean, I hope I'm wrong on this because the Texans could find a game to win, but I feel like when I'm predicting this schedule, I kind of feel like they might not find a game to win. Because it's not to say that they can't win a game, because I feel like they could. Because I can see they can beat the Jaguars once. And I can say I can see them beating the Colts once, and I can see them either beating the Titans once. Now, I can see them beating the Jets. But you know what? I think the Texans, I don't think they're gonna have a high ceiling or a low floor in it because I kind of feel like this is the hardest schedule that's ever faced in like years. So yeah, that's why I think the Texans, are not gonna be able to win a game this year because that offense. Because I used to feel like that their defense is very suspect, their offensive line is very weak. I mean, their receiving core is bad. I mean, all those positions are pretty bad. So yeah, I mean, so just let me know in the comment section below about what you think. Do you think I'm right? You think I'm wrong? You think I'm crazy? You think I'm an idiot? I mean, or else do you think the Texans are gonna win a game this year? I mean, or you think they're not gonna win a game this year? Just let me know in the comment section below what you think. Well, it's Emmanuel Jones from the Big Fan. I mean, thanks for watching. I mean, I hate doing these lower team predictions, though. I hate doing this. I mean, it's crazy. Well, it's Emmanuel Jones from the Big Fan. Talk to you guys later. Peace.